Welcome back. You're watching Business Lunch. Now, remember that consumer sentiment is going to be an important yardstick to really look at the overall economic activity in the year 2023, especially with inflation and interest cost rising. So, research firm Axis My India has conducted a survey to map the consumer sentiment trends across the country. And my colleague Shilpa Ranipeta is standing by at the big wall with the findings of that survey. So, Shilpa, what are the key highlights there?
Well, higher household expenditures, lesser spend on health and more savings, that's a sentiment among consumers as we enter into 2023. Now, according to consumer data intelligence company Axis My India's Consumer Sentiment Index for January, the net consumer sentiment index score, which reflects the consumer sentiment in the past month of December, has improved over the last month to about 8 points. Now, overall, in the past 6 months, it has been hovering between 7 to 10 points. Now, this survey looks at household spends and trends that cover media consumption, entertainment and tourism as well. Now, a sample size of 10,000 people across India are covered in this, and 70% of whom are from rural India and the remaining from urban, and a majority of respondents are male here. Now, the biggest takeaway from the survey is that household spending in December has gone up for 73% of the families surveyed, and this, they say, is largely because of rising inflation. Now, that is something that we've seen impacting nearly every sector, remember. Now, where has this spending gone up? 41% say that they're spending more now on essentials, while 7% say that they're spending more on health. However, these numbers are slightly lower than December, indicating some improvement of sentiment. Now, most of these spends are happening online, with the majority saying that they shopped on Flipkart rather than Amazon, with a preference for year-end sales. Now, this is also indicative of increased consumption of digital media, with 52% saying that the time spent on digital has increased in the last 1 year. And here, Facebook was the most used social media app. Now, overall media consumption has increased for 21% of the families surveyed. Now, as consumers enter into the new years, savings also are taking precedence, especially amidst rising inflation and pandemic-related uncertainties. Now, for most families, their financial goal in 2023 is their child's education and simply saving more and building better financial habits. Now, this, Axis My India says, reflects the current environment of resilience and cautious growth going forward.
All right, Shilpa, thanks a lot for getting us that complete picture. But with that, let's move on and talk about the green hydrogen mission, which the cabinet just approved a short while